Oliver, your mom already knew you were gay. I don't care what she says. She knew when she saw you and Kyle in college, and she still loved you.
You heard her. She had herself convinced that it was just a phase. You saw how she was, how they both were to you and Christian. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Don't worry about that.
They were weird about you being African American. They wanted me to move out when they thought you were gay. They're bigots.
You're not responsible for how they are.
Yeah, well, the worst part, I still love them. And I can't believe that they're just gone. Fish.
I need you on a case.
Sure.
Okay, meet me in the hospital ER. I'll forward you the details.
On my way.
Honey, we love the gay. That's the best thing that could have happened. Fish doesn't even know this is his child, and even if he did, he probably wouldn't want it. But Rex does.
Rex wants his child, not me. He's already talking about having a paternity test as soon as the baby's born.
Look, that's now. Once the baby's born, he'll want it to be his, and then you and him can bond over the sweet little thing. Wasn't that the plan?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? After everything we've done to rope in this little twerp, now you're having second thoughts? What's wrong with you today?
I've just been thinking, Kim.
Stop that.
Okay, what if it doesn't work? What if I end up being a single mother with a puking baby and dirty diapers and Rex decides to stay with Gigi?
That would suck.
And it'll happen. They're so strong, Kemi. Nothing's gonna break them up, not me or this baby.
This has nothing to do with Skylar. I know he's your good buddy.
You just choked a little.
There's no reason to wait. There's no reason for us to put our lives on hold because of Stacy. We used to make plans. Now we don't even talk about it.
I just said that.
Huh?
I just said those very words to Skylar. Were you eavesdropping?
No.
You heard me.
That's different.
You hid and spied on us.
I saw you with Skylar, and I stopped to take a few deep breaths to calm down. You guys kept talking. I happened to hear it.
And your response is to blurt out a proposal.
Yes.
Why?
Because you're telling that guy things you think, things that hurt you, things that I should know, Gigi, but for some reason, you feel that you can't tell me. So I figured maybe if you were married, you'd come to me.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I'd like to be heard before you make your ruling, as some urgent new information has come to light since we've adjourned.
5 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gregory Evans, just last week, against all medical and ethical standards, performed surgery on his own brother. It was during the surgery that he committed a grievous error, and his brother Sean is still comatose. This is the same Dr. Evans who assured the court he's never lost a patient and was promising us that he couldn't hurt Matthew if given the chance to perform his surgery as well. Yet as of today, he's virtually killed his own brother. I have corroboration, Your Honor.
Dude, look, bro, if this is true, you and I talk before any slicing.
There's no point. I'm already sunk.
Your Honor, there is no parallel between Sean Evans' case and my client's. Sean Evans had suffered from a gunshot wound. He'd already been through one surgery, and he had developed a complication that none of the doctors attending him had fully detected. Furthermore, the only reason Dr. Evans performed surgery upon his brother was that none of the trauma surgeons on site were qualified to do so.
He still put his patient at risk and made a grave mistake, Your Honor.
The hospital is filing no charges against Dr. Evans. There is not one doctor that will back up what counsel is alleging. In any case, the circumstances are completely different and highly charged. Nothing like the circumstances which surround the surgery Matthew requires, which is a simple procedure which Dr. Evans routinely performs with great success.
Yet counsel cannot get around the simple facts of this case, Your Honor. Sean Evans is not likely to recover because Dr. Gregory Evans vastly overestimated his skills as a surgeon, and who's to say he hasn't done the same thing in Matthew's case?
You know, I trust you.
That's a mistake.
I don't think so. And now it's time for you to trust me. Let's hear it, Greg. All of the rotten things that you have said to yourself since the surgery. Tell me.
The decision to operate on Sean. It didn't have to be.
There was a risk in waiting, too.
Look, maybe I could have gotten on the horn and phoned in some favors. Got another surgeon here the next day.
That's a maybe.
I did this to my family, Rachel, because I had to be the hero.
Well, that's no big, dark secret. But that's pretty human. There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I shouldn't have ever gone in after the bullet fragment. Maybe I went in too deep.
Again, more maybes. You can't do anything useful with those right now. Unless it helps you see a way to change things for Sean. Bottom line, you tried to make your brother whole and healthy, and it didn't work. It's not like you did this on purpose.
What if I did?